Hello there, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. We are cruising Greece, we've got 4 out of 15 done. Not even a third of the way. We ended up in Ionnina, which I never looked up about how to pronounce, so I'm going to continue to butcher it. Let's see if we can actually get anything from here that goes to somewhere else in Greece, because that's the situation I found myself in when I left here. I mean, I don't have to, admittedly. I could just drive to Trikala and take a delivery. That's probably better, actually, because then that would count for 2. So I guess I shouldn't sweat it. It's nice to just, chain things along. But ultimately, yeah, it's just everything is in Italy. Or the Balkans. It's like, there are no deliveries from this city to within Greece at all. Let's see if there's any in the freight market that could go to Trikala. It's not looking hopeful there either. I could go to Athens. Alright, that's a long drive. See, that would be a qualifying delivery. That would be great if I could take that. Oh dear. As an external contract. I think we just do a little driving section, to be honest. Oh, and that would even be 200 kilometers just to go here. So that would qualify. Oh, that's rude. Oh, that's so rude. So we'll see whether or not there's a spot to sleep in the service station up here. There's some places to get gas. I think that might have been part of my problem, actually, at the end of the last delivery, as I was concerned that there didn't appear to be anywhere for me to sleep. Which is awkward. We can fill up on gas because we're getting low. Then I guess we just blitz our way through to wherever we can sleep. So we won't be doing scenic driving as much because you don't really see much outside of the truck when you're only got a cab. You have the trailer to push the perspective out a lot more to actually see more of the surrounding area. So we're going to be stuck in the cab for a while. Proper simulator style.
Take the first exit. Exit now.
Except for the bit that we're speeding. Truck dealer down there, looks like. Services truck dealer. Okay, there is a place to sleep both there and also at the next gas station, alright. Don't actually need to repair for a change, so that's nice. Good. Sleep time. Yay, we can actually see where I'm going now. Woohoo.
Keep right, and then turn right.
That's an interesting little pedestrian overbridge there. It's quite cute.
Turn right.
Always a big fan of overbridges. Like, you do need to add in ramps or lifts to make them accessible, but it's a lot better than trying to get across the main road.
Go straight.
Those curbs aren't exactly accessibly friendly either. Back through this weird peanut sort of interchange.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Tuck in mind this guy. Take him on the inside. I'll tuck in behind him because I'm not going to be able to get in front to cut him off. He's going my way anyway. Alright, open road where we'll actually be able to do more than 90, which is nice. Though I suspect we'll quickly get to roads where I won't want to be doing much more than 90. But we'll find out. It's nice to have the option. Oop. I must have just grazed that car at some point. I thought I was more likely to be hitting the barrier, but I was just drifted a little bit. Oops. I should really concentrate on what I'm doing. It's road that I'll have to come back the other way. Ooh, nice viaduct. Well, hopefully I can come back the other way with a trailer so I can be in third-person view and appreciate the viaduct. But at least we can appreciate going 160 k's now, so there's that. Eek. Oh, I forgot that things skid out of control so much more quickly on the latest game version. Been talking about that in the speedrunning Discord. That things will just, yeah, slip out from under you very quickly. I mean, if you're braking while on a corner, that's gonna happen. Trucks. Toll booth. Oh, okay. Yep, fine. Cut me off. That's okay. Fine then, thanks. Taste of my own medicine. Yeah, here we've got Twisty Road coming up. Half expected him to just change lanes and cut me off again.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Ooh, we get the spooky music
Exit right.
just in time for the twisty back roads. We're not going to be able to get past anyone up here either. No, don't force me to do the speed limit. The most terrifying thing of all. Just gotta hope that maybe traffic doesn't spawn in coming the other way for a while. Just peek around the corner a little bit through the side window. Okay, now we've got a bit of road to ourselves, hopefully. Yeah, because it's a 50 corner around here, when we're doing 110. This one is not. Maybe this was the 50. Like, it actually, even 50 is a stretch for going around this bend. Maybe for a vehicle, a car, I guess, but... "50 warning." I mean, it's twisty turns, right? In real life, do not exceed those signs. Do not cut the corners. Looks like the road straightens out through here anyway. It's not as tight. Still a lot of corners, but they're not the tight, twisty ones. Just gonna have a bit more freedom. But let's not overdo it. It's so much easier to trigger a skid in this now. Which I feel it used to be as well, and then they made... Oh, is this the Meteora area? I think this might be. That's probably what that viewpoint and photo is up here. It's the Meteora monastery. Oh, cool. I've always been fascinated by that. And then Linkin Park had their Meteora album, and it's like, oh my god. Crossover. Oop. Yep, Meteora, that way. Ah, that's cool. I mean, they had to, right? Okay, at least it looks like I should be able to cross the lanes in order to get to the viewpoint. I was worried about the state of the roads through here, but that'll be easy.
This is where it ends.
Oh, okay. Let's take our photo. There we go. Ah, I appear to be stuck in a building. Drone? Camera? Guys? Okay, that's funny. I'm stuck in a building. Well, I can take the photo as if I was sitting at this restaurant, I guess. How's that? And now let's drive along a little bit more. In fact, let's cross over. I'll do it up here past the barrier. Let's try that again here. So that hopefully my photo drone won't get trapped. There we go. That's weird. I've never had that happen before. So you can kind of make it out up there. It's the Greek equivalent of Meteora that I went to in Japan. Should we change the clouds and stuff a little bit, maybe? What's going to be its most epic view? Not just clear skies, definitely. A bit of cloud, I think, makes sense. Well, that one looks kind of cool, with a twisty bit going through. We can spin that around a little bit. There we go. It's like a contrail that's dissipated. I like that. Now, the other thing I was experimenting with is if I go, so this take picture from the game, if I go F10 separately, there was a setting that you could switch in the config file that should make the screenshots actually captured in higher resolution, because otherwise they're trash. So, we'll see if it works. Oh, it's in there. Okay. What an odd place to put the viewpoint. This is not really a place that you would be driving a truck, right? Kalabaka and Meteora. Sights and Legends 3 out of 8. Oh my god. Kind of appropriate music. If it was a techno oracle. And now gravel cars or something. I feel they should pan up just a little bit more there. Never mind. Cool. I like this as one of the things in the game. That's quite cool. Alright, so now we're probably within the area of operations for picking up another cargo anyway, so we can take a look at the external contracts soon. But the closer I get to town, the more depots might be included, just in case the circle just doesn't quite capture everything. Trikala discovered. Let's do the responsible thing of sorts, and we'll just pull into this mini supermarket here and check our map. Right, external contracts. Hey, we actually have things between cities now. They're too short, but at least they're there. Is that just because the other one was too close to the border? 136. Yeah, 47, 136. Thessaloniki. Okay, that could be good. 175 though, so still not far enough. Ah, we're getting the deliveries, but it's not. Now we can go back where we came from. Do we just have to go back where we came from? I think we might. Just simply because otherwise we don't have a delivery long enough. And then I guess we can fast travel back here and then drive down to like Lamia, and then that should be 200 up to Thessaloniki. And then, did we do a delivery from Kavala? I can't remember. Oh, we've got to get down to these two down here too. Oh, actually, Chania, land distance 328. Okay, and that includes discovering Lamia, which allows us to walk back to that at some point. Okay, I think we do that, because that means that we actually tick this one off, and then we could drive to Heraklion. Presumably there's a road there. And then look to get a delivery back to somewhere that is long enough. Okay.
What are we waiting for?
We have triumphant music now. So we're finally getting a delivery that might work in our favor.
Exit now.
It's a bit longer than I would like, but hey, the other options are not good. Just think, maybe if it was only a, I don't know, 50-kilometer limit, or hey, no limit, then we could have just driven to Lamia. Crazy idea, actually being able to drive where we want in the game and still achieve our personal goal? What is this crazy talk? No, you must drive more. We only make our events for those who only play this game religiously.
Here we are.
Full-time streamers only. Or just, you know, people who only play offline. You better not have a schedule. You better not have a life. There we go.
You've got the contract. Now go.
It's honestly a bit sad because if they keep up with this in terms of the goals, having that distance requirement and their delivery generator being so bad, this might be the last one of these that I even do, at least on stream, but possibly even at all, because it's just too frustrating sometimes that you never get deliveries that are good. And you have to drive like twice as much as you would have otherwise wanted to. Oh, I thought that there was a road that went around the back over here. There is not.
Make a U-turn now.
My bad.
Recomputing.
I thought that I'd be able to go down to that roundabout that you can see on the map. Because there is a road that points this direction, that logically I feel that the road that I'm on should join up to. But no. No. We can't have that. We can't have intelligent city design. Yeah, there's some questionable design decisions that they appear to be making it like the game is obfuscated beyond what it needs to be. I appreciate the more realistic city designs to an extent, but there should be an eye to convenience. The idea of, okay, we have this roundabout there. There is an access to the south. There is a road to the south. Maybe we could join those up to prevent players from having to do all of this spaghetti. Because we're having to drive so far just to get around back to that main road that we went under. Or hey, maybe it's not realistic, but maybe we just put an entrance, like an on-ramp on at that point. But like at minimum, have road connections that make sense. It's like that in Montpellier in the Halloween
Keep left.
cruising. The Happy Halloween. Where there was a road that went from where I had been to where I needed to go. You could see between the two depots. You knew that there was a road that would have connected them in real life. It was not in the game. We had to drive down to the motorway and go a whole extra bit and through the city just to get to the road that we could see the end of. It's bananas. And yeah, we're having to do this whole thing. We would have had to have done this bit regardless, that's fine. But it's the process that we had to take to get here is the problem. Never mind. The important thing is we're now on the open road. We'll be limited to 90. We have a trailer so we can actually have scenic third person mode. Oop, if I don't press the wrong button. So we can now appreciate a bit more of the scenery rather than just the narrow field of view from inside our cab. They also do have a toll booth up here. For some reason, there wasn't one on the road that came up here. They've got it on the main road instead. But they do have a truck lane. Still have to slow down a lot for it. They say 20. I guess it's not stopping. Is it Scandinavia? There's the ones that you can just drive straight through. Or Turkey, actually. I think Turkey you just drive straight through. It's not far from here. Maybe you could ask and see whether you can borrow their technology, huh? Again, just like a little quality of life thing in the game that, okay, maybe that's how the tolls actually work here. Cool. Lovely nod to authenticity. Could you not? Could you just go with the idea of, you know, there are toll booths where you can just drive straight through at, like, full speed. There might be a speed advisory, but there won't be a barrier because you're just driving straight through. Can you just maybe have that? Just have that everywhere. Okay, now we're running out of main road. We paid the toll and everything. We're using this big stretch of expressway and now it stops. Is it still under construction?
Right.
Or is this another questionable game design decision? I can see that the road we're going to be joining on is further... You know, the road continues. The road does continue. But now we have to get off the road and travel north in order to then come south again. Huh? So where does this road go then? It even says that it's to Lamia. Isn't that where we're driving through? I'm so confused. Like, by all means, have the... Yeah, we're now going to Safades, which isn't even a town we have to visit. By all means, have the scenic route, but also have the logical main route.
Exit now.
Don't only have the scenic route. That's weird. Okay, well I guess we're now on a back road again, which, I mean, again, I appreciate. I do like driving on the back roads, but it makes no sense. It's really not selling a very compelling view of Greece. Those big solar farms there. Now, obviously you should not draw conclusions about a country based on how it's presented in a game, because that would be silly, but at the same time, it's like, my impression becomes, oh, they don't have a good motorway system connecting between cities. When in actuality it's like, no, the game devs just decided that no, you can't use those. Not allowed. Yes, now Lamia this way, which is exactly where the main road was going to take us anyway. Cool. It is nicer here, I'll give them that. I should probably have gone into that gas station. There's going to be a few that I haven't discovered now. Steep corner. Yes, we're having to do this hill climb, even though there's a main road that was probably put in specifically so you didn't have to do this. This is, like, not the heavy traffic route. This is the light vehicles, scenic version, instead of the main road. I'm really curious to look at a map and see whether or not that road that we were on would have continued on to where we wanted to be. Because I can't see how it wouldn't. Nice view though. Yeah, we'll pull into the parking area. Which means that now the main road is probably not discovered, but meh, oh well. We have to come back this way anyway at some point. Oof. Yeah, they did not make that an easy join back onto the main road at all, did they? Nope, you're going to have to do a perpendicular 90-degree turn to get back out onto this main road. No merging lane for you. Crunch, I'm glad the guardrail's there to help us around that corner. That's what it's there for, right? It's a guide rail, not a guardrail. So what's in here then? Not seeing anything particularly of note standing out. But apparently there's something to take a photo of, and yeah, this is Lamia, yep. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm just going to drive over here, because why not?
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
So what is this that I'm meant to be taking a picture of? It's to my left?
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Have to slow down anyway. So what are we looking at here? We have a mural of a pretty lady. We have a church of Saint Tryphon in Lamia. Okay, it's not a spectacular building. Okay, we'll have the painting of the dude poking out from the archway, and then we're gonna have the nicer painting peeking out from behind the tree. There we go. It's not a very striking building. I assume it's historic. I mean, you look at this one on the side, that's probably a very old. It's probably like the oldest Christian building in the area or something like that. But, not that bothered. See, this to the right, that I think is where that main road that I was on earlier would have joined in on. So we should have been able to drive into the city from there.
Get ready to turn left.
I'm quite positive.
Turn left, and then keep right.
This is a really strange town layout. I'm
Keep right.
guessing, well, one, there's a main road going through it, which always complicates matters. But also I'm guessing there's a river or something that's
Get
hedging it
ready to
in.
turn left.
So many of these older towns, the road layout is always screwed up
Turn
because
left,
of rivers and
then turn
hills. Turn left and then turn right. There
Turn
we go.
right.
We'll worry about wandering the serpentine streets of Lamia another time. Okay, what's going on here? They don't have an interchange. To jump between the two main road areas, I actually have to get off and go down here. And then get on the next bit. That's weird. I'd have expected just like a smooth turn. Are we getting close to the port? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, because there's Athens, the thing's coming into view on the right there. Yeah. Okay, then this is the road down to Piraeus again. Didn't recognise it from the angle I was coming on, that's for sure.
Turn right. Never mind.
And we're at the docks again, and onto the big boats. Cool. Chania.
Finding new routes.
Chania discovered. And there's a viewpoint right on the docks. Oh, it's 3 in the morning? Ugh, okay. Never mind, I guess we're not going to be driving. We didn't sleep through the night. To be fair, it was a lot off the night. Alright, where are we going now? The bloom effect coming off the boats is crazy. Given how well lit it is outside, because of the floodlights, it doesn't make any sense. Well, I could do the viewpoint now. I guess that way it's done, and then I can watch it at any other time to be able to see it in better conditions. But for now, we can just look at it at night time for fun. Port of Soda. Black Swan Hotel. Is that where I'm staying? I hope so. I guess it looks nice enough at night still. At least the streets are lit. That'd be a pretty cool plaza to just sit and watch the boats come and get unloaded. Kites. Alright. This is now Stray. Big cranes. We don't quite get to appreciate the full majesty of right now, but kind of moody in the nightlight though. Those big, like, roll-on, roll-off freight ships are very impressive. Always found them fascinating. I wonder how rough the seas get around there. If I was to ever go there and want to take ferries between the islands, I get motion sick very easily, so might not be the most pleasant way to spend a journey. Where's the door? Oh. Nope. Not doing that one. Ah, keep just... there we go. Nice. Milk delivered from Trikala to Chania. 6 out of 15. That's a nice jump. I appreciate that.